Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 1 of From the Tips.
That part of the dictionary, if you look it up, he shouts, "Watch out!" I'm not freaking bold.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Total carry, otherwise it's in a hazard.
For the first episode of this series, I'm honored to have Zac Radford as my guest today. Get to know him a little bit more. Let you guys get to know him a little bit more than just a guy who hits stingers. We're just going to talk to Zac a little bit about him and golf. So let's dive right in there.
Let's do it.
First of all, when did you start playing golf?
Started playing golf for the very first time. My grandpa took me out onto his course. He was a member at a club down in Texas when I was very young, but only really swung a few times. Didn't really get going into golf until later into high school. My last few years of high school, started getting into golf. Improved a little bit through high school, but did not play in college. Ended up going to Tennessee. Didn't play golf for 4 years. Upon graduating is really when I kind of dove into golf. It was probably about a 12 handicap after I graduated, and talked to my parents, said, hey, I would love to see how good I could get at golf. Thought I had some talent there, and I gave it 1 calendar year. Waited tables at night, practiced golf all day, every single day for a year. My USGA handicap index was, or GIN handicap was +6 by the end of that year.
Dang.
I was playing in one course, so I got very familiar with that course, but
I don't know what gin means, but
is
sounds
that
good.
GIN?
G-H?
G-H-I-N?
Yeah, I think it's an American thing.
Dropped about 18 shots or so in that year. Did not quite translate into competition right away, but we gave some mini tours a run for a few years. Would love to get back into it, but for right now, I've kind of stepped away from the competitive golf for the moment.
What's your most embarrassing moment on golf course?
It was the Iowa State Open.
Okay.
Yes, and I was not swinging well, and I get to a par 5 with a huge crosswind, and I play a cut, and I hit one. My first tee shot was a little right, but it wasn't a great swing. Never found the ball. Had to go back to the tee, hit another one. Exact same shot, never found the ball. There's 3 groups on the tee as I'm going back for the 3rd time, and when that happened, I didn't know what I was gonna do because I was not swinging well. I snap put the next one. That one was for sure gone. So we went ahead, took the 4-iron. The problem with the 4-iron was it was about a 230 carry over total carry, otherwise it's in a hazard.
Yeah.
So I'm in trouble there. So I was like, well, I've got to get something in play. We're just going to try to smoke a stinger. I did. Thankfully, I got across. I made a monstrous number on the hole with quite a few groups watching me on the tee as I proceeded to go back and forth and back and forth. I completed the hole. That was pretty embarrassing at the moment, especially when you're trying to compete for a living. But it was fun. Enjoyed it.
So then what, this is transitioning from that because I can embarrass myself too. What's the highest number you've ever made on a hole?
14.
In a tournament?
14.
Okay, mine's 11. Okay, we'll do a little bit of rapid fire.
All right.
Tiger or Jack?
Tiger.
Augusta or St. Andrews?
Oh, Augusta, 100%.
U.S. Open, British Open?
U.S. Open.
Hamburger, hot dog?
Hamburger.
Me or Garrett?
You.
Yes!
Garrett may or may not be behind the camera right now.
Go-to meal at the turn?
I don't really eat a whole lot on the course, but if I had to choose something, I'm gonna go with like a chicken wrap.
Dream foursome? No golfers allowed.
Oh, I am gonna need to think about that for a second. That is a great question. I do think I would want to tee it up with Will Ferrell. Bill Murray, because he's such an absurd person on the golf course, and I've seen him for years playing the game, and honestly, I really don't really know him. I'd love to just tee it up, kind of get to know him. And then a third would be one of my favorite rappers. His name is NF. I don't even know if he plays golf. I just want to meet this guy. He's an awesome rapper, very talented. That's super random people.
That's the point of it.
Yeah, that was just kind of what came to mind right there.
To close from the tips, you have one question for me.
If you could win one tournament, not a major.
Canadian Open.
Canadian Open? All right.
That's an easy one. Canadian Open as a Canadian. Thanks, Zach.
Really
Appreciate your time on From the Tips. Tell the people what they need to hear about you, where they can find you. Look into either camera.
Either camera. Boy, this is tough decisions. You can find me here on YouTube, Instagram mostly, so I guess he's going to link my socials down below. Really appreciate any support shown. That is greatly appreciated. Right here, I need you to smash that like button, subscribe to this guy, push that bell, ring-a-ding-ding, and comment below, I don't know, maybe who he could feature in later episodes.
Yeah, who do you want to see? Who do you want to see on the show? Comment it down below. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.